Hi guys, I'm Miss Mary from Manhasset Library, and today we are going to make a dream catcher. It's fun and it's very easy. It's just using paper plates and old magazines and yarn and pasta. This is pasta shapes. Now if you have beads, you can use beads, but I didn't have any beads. So let's get started. I'll show you what you might need. You need a paper plate and you need different shapes of pasta. These long ones, I don't know if you like, there's little penne and these little tubettini, I think they're called. They're the best ones, you need those. Some paint, we're going to paint the pasta. You need yarn, any color. These are my colors, but you can use any color you want. And you need markers, some tape, and a scissors. You also need a hole punch to punch holes in our paper plate. And that is about it. So let's get started. Now, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to paint our pasta because we need that to dry so we can use it later. So I have the paint here. Now this might be a little bit messy, but that's okay. You can just put some pasta here. Use paint, but don't put too much water in it because we need it to be pretty dry so it won't take long to dry and we can use it. There we go. And you really just get a brush and get a piece of pasta and paint it. See, like this. And then when you have it all covered, leave it on your plate to dry. It won't take long to dry, and it might get a little bit messy, but that's okay. Then I'll do some of these little ones. And you just really cover them in whatever color you want and leave it on the plate to dry. It might stick to the plate when it dries, but that's okay, you can take it off. It's just paint. There's our red ones. And then we need a yellow one. You don't need too many. I used like maybe 5 or 6 of the long ones and about the same of the shorter ones. So it's really up to you. But it's pretty easy and it's colorful. You can even coat the pasta with different colors if you want. If you're feeling very creative. Okay. I have some yellow ones. Let's get some blue ones. And then just leave them there, let them dry. And we'll move on to our next little step. So I think I'm going to do one more yellow one. I like yellow. Now you see how my hands are a little painted. But that's okay. I'll clean them a little bit. So then we let those dry and we take our paper plate. Here's our paper plate. So the first thing we want to do is we want to cut a hole in the center of it. Now be careful. Maybe you can get an adult to help you with this. But the way I do it is I use the line from the center of the paper plate. So I put the scissors there and I kind of push it a little bit to start a hole. And then I just cut out the center. You just follow that line of the circle all the way around. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Keep this, you might be able to use it for something else. So now we're going to decorate this. I use markers. Let me move my pasta. There we go. So here's my markers. So you pick out what colors you're going to use. I like these colors. They're bright, happy colors. And you really can do whatever you want. I'm going to make a border around the outside like that, which is very easy. Now when you guys are doing this, you can stop this video anytime or you can replay it if you want to go back, if you're not sure of what I did. So you do the outside like that if you want. And then maybe, see, I'll use the little grooves in the paper plate to guide me and do like lines. Now, they're all different. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do this. This is an idea. And then in the other little groove, do a different color. And do whatever color you want. And then right around the center, you could do like a little rounded decoration like that. See, like that. And color it in. And do that all the way around. Now I have another one here already colored because I don't want to take up so much time coloring while you're just looking at me. So you can stop the video or replay it whenever you want. See? So you do that all the way around, make it look really colorful. I have one here that I already colored. So there it is. See, it's a little bit different than my sample. It's a little bit different color, but that's okay. So everyone's is going to be different. So then you take this and you get your hole punch. Here's my hole punch. Now you'll see, first you need to put a hole at the top of it, right there. I already did it, see right there? So you can hang it with a piece of yarn. And then you need to put punches all the way around the inside, right here. They're about, maybe about 1.5 inches apart, but it's not, you know, etched in stone. It can be really however far apart you want to put them. So I'm going to keep going around and finish these. There we go. And one there, see? So then they're all the way around. And then at the bottom, this is going to be the top right here where we put the hole punch on the top. We're going to punch 4 holes at the bottom to hang our yarn and feathers from. So I have 2 already there. I'm going to make 2 more. One there. And one about there. Somewhere like that. So there we go. All our holes are punched. Now we need to get our yarn and cut two pieces first. 2 pieces of yarn that we're going to weave on the inside. They can be any length, and if you make it too long, you can just cut off what you don't need. So I'll do the yellow one first. So here's what you do. Put it into any of those holes. There. And then get some tape. And tape it right here on the back. So it stays put. So there you go. So then you take the other end. See, this is pretty long. It's like 4 feet long at least. And just put it into the one across from it. Any of them, really. It's just weaving yarn to make colors. Then you go into another one. Pick any one. That. Maybe down there. And you just keep going all the way around the plate like that. Putting the yarn through the holes. And it looks really pretty and colorful, right? Keep going. Maybe there. And down here. I probably have enough to do one more. That. And then I'll just go into this one right here. I don't think I have enough to go through again. Maybe I do. Let's try it. Okay, so I can go, yeah, down here. Okay, and then cut off the extra. See, just cut it off and tape it. Right here, anywhere, so that doesn't move. And then you do the same thing with the blue. Let me see, we'll start the blue off here. So tape it on the back. And then start going. I have more blue than yellow, so I might have too much on here, but that's okay. I can cut it off. So you just put it through the hole. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of blue, too much blue. But that's okay. So let's see. Go up here. So you can put the blue into the same hole as the yellow. And just go wherever you think it looks nice. Maybe like that. And let's see, we're going to this one. And that one. Go up here. Just kind of a fun, relaxing thing to do. You can even do it with 3 colors if you want, or you can just do 1 color. Depends on what you have. And if you don't have yarn, you can use ribbon or like embroidery floss. You really can use anything you want. It's just to get some color. We'll do it up there. And I think I might stop then. Let's do 1 more. Okay. And there. Okay. That looks pretty cool. So then, see, I told you I had too much yarn, so I'm going to cut it off. Cut it off. And tape it. So what do you think we do next? There we go. So that's the way it's going to hang like that. What does it need? I think it needs the feathers, right? Now you guys, I'm sure, don't have feathers lying around at home, so we're going to make feathers from paper, old magazines, or paper, any kind of paper, anything you want. So I have a lot of old magazines. See, this is National Geographic. I have a bird watching magazine. So you just cut out feathers. And they don't have to be all the same shape or size. Just whatever you think looks good and whatever colors you like. I like these colors. So I'm going to cut out one right here. So you guys know what a feather shape is. So you just cut out something like a feather, like that. And if it looks a bit strange, you can adjust. There you go, that's good, right? And then we're going to make it look like a feather by cutting notches like this. See? You see that? Cut notches so it's going to look like a feather. You can cut a lot of them really, really close together, or you can make them further apart. Whatever you want. Mine are not really too close together because sometimes if you make them too close together, then your little paper feather gets too flimsy and might fall apart. So let's see. Go all the way up and then I'll show you. So there's, cut out that. There's my little feather. And then we need to punch a hole on the top of it because we're going to put yarn through it to hang it. Let me see how my pasta is doing. See, if you look at your pasta, you'll see that it might be sticking to your plate, but that's okay. You move it around. The paint will dry really quick. Okay, so there's one feather, and I have my other feathers already cut out, so I have 4 of them. And these are from all different magazines, really. I think 2 of them are the same ones, those 2. So there you have 4 feathers with a hole on the top of each one. So now we are going to put yarn through those holes, the same colors. So I have 4 pieces of yarn. 2 blue and 2 that little gold color. And they're all different lengths. It's more fun to have them different lengths, so the feathers are all hanging in different positions. And I put a little knot at the end of each one, just to hold the feather on better. So I'm going to put a knot at the end of this one. Put like a double knot, just to make sure. And we're going to tape it too. There we go. So we have a knot. See, this is a pretty short piece of yarn. So I'm going to take, oops. So take yarn and put it through there and tape it on the back like that. See, tape it on the back just to make sure that it stays. There we go. And then we come to our pasta. So this is a blue yarn. So I'm going to put a red piece of pasta on it. So just thread it through the pasta, just like you would with beads or anything you have. You might have to push it through. Keep pushing it through. There we go. See? Like that. And then if you want, you can put the little ones so that they come all the way down, or if you want them to stop halfway, you can put another knot right there. If you do that, I'll show you. You put a knot there, like right in the middle. You'll see that the next piece will stop, won't go all the way to the bottom. The knot will hold it. This yarn doesn't want to go through too easily. So it depends on what yarn you have, what type of yarn, how easy it's going to go through. See? So that held it right there. And then we have our first one. You can put another, you could put as much pasta as you want on here. And then you just put it through one of the holes at the bottom. And tie a knot to make sure that it stays on. There we go. That's one. So then we're going to take one of the yellow ones. Do the same thing. Actually, I'm going to put it the other way because I like this side better. See, it's colored on both sides, but I like this side better. Okay. Get your tape and do the same thing. Tape it on the back so it doesn't go through. Okay, so now we have gold string. What color are we going to put on here? Let's do the blue one. Now you can use any kind of pasta that you have. Really depends on what you have at home. There we go. You know those little, they're called wagon wheel pastas? They'd be kind of cool on here too. So use what you have. Macaroni. Whatever looks good. Here's a little red guy. So make the yarn, twist it a little bit to make it go through. So I'm not going to put a knot on that one, I'm just going to let it fall all the way to the bottom. And let me see, we could even do a little blue one. Another little one. There we go. And knot that one on. Do the same thing. Tie a knot. Make sure it's not going to fall. keep doing the same thing. This one is a gold one again. Some tape on it. Okay, gold. So I guess we'll put either red or a blue on here. Let's do blue. So you don't have to go out and buy anything for this. Use whatever pasta you have, whatever paint you have, whatever yarn you have, or ribbon, or anything really that will work. You can even use gift wrap, ribbon. Let me see, red, yellow, no. I'll do a red one. And you twist the yarn in so it goes through it. So you can put on lots. If you want, you can do a lot of pasta and put like a big line up them. Just will take a lot longer, but that's okay. If you have a lot of time, it's kind of fun to do. Fill out that one on. Okay. Last one. Which color do we like? That side. Tape it. And what color? Let's do yellow. This yarn doesn't want to go through. There we go. And I think a little red guy. Maybe we should put a knot on this one, so that one doesn't fall all the way through. Looks more fun. So the more pasta beads you put on, the more colorful it looks. It's up to you. There we go. See? It didn't go all the way down. That's what we want. So we put one more on there. Why not? Okay, put a yellow one on. Okay. This is our last little one. We're going to knot that on also. See? Tie a knot. We're going to cut off all these ends then, so it looks neat. Okay, so we're gonna, there we go. We're gonna cut off all these ends so it looks better. You can even put them to the back and then cut them off. So then what else do we need? I'm not going to hold it like this, right? We need to put a piece of yarn through the top of it to hold it. And there we go. There is our dream catcher. What do you think? So you can make lots of different ones, all different colors. Hang it up with this. See, this one is a little bit different than this one. Hold on, there you go. They're a little bit different. I use the same yarn, but they're all fun. So go have fun, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.